Lately I've been staring at the dark. Turn my inner demons into art. Struggle with the pain inside my heart. Wish I didn't care about what they say. What you want to say, what you want to say, what you want to say, what you want. Say what you want to say, 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 what you want to no one.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, traders. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? Hope everyone is well. Having a little problems with the software today. Took me a little while to get this thing fucking going. Had to uninstall a plugin on OBS, and then I had to the chat's not working for Kick. I don't know why. This chat software is just shit the bed too. Fuck. Big thanks for that sub on YouTube. So, shit, man. Like literally half an hour I've been fucking around with this. A waste of time. It's fucking, the software should just work. I hate when it doesn't, man. It's ridiculous. So, that's it. That's it for now. I think I'm gonna just boost the levels on this mic a bit again. I don't really know what this... Yeah, it didn't save here last time. Pump it up. Put it up to 6. Put it up to 6. I think that's good. I find during the live streams, it's like, it's quiet, so I think this will help it out. Let's boost it up a bit. Just boost it a bit. Looks like it's clipping a little bit now. Turn this down just a tad. 6. Test check. I mean, this is good enough, I guess. Fuck it. Good enough. Good enough to go. Can we just save this so it stays? Jesus, man. The goddamn struggles I'm going through today, man. Really. So anybody on Kick, I'm not going to be able to see any of your chats. You're going to need to come over to YouTube or Twitch if you want to chat. You can still watch on there, but sorry, I can't see your chats today until I figure that out. I'll figure it out after the stream. Let's get into the charts, yo. We're going to be looking at, I'm going to be pulling up my other software today. We're going to be looking at proper stock screener, not the one on trading. The one on TradingView is brutal. So ES coming down. Let's just have a look over the top the markets here, for a second. So ES coming down, still hanging on to this 4 hour. They did gain. And not a terrible place to be taking a trade. Kind of missed the trade, but this was the trade, really. Right there. This, I kind of have a feeling this is gonna fail at this point. Yeah, NQ came and failed this perfectly. So, had the there's a gap down here and there's big liquidity underneath here. I kind of have a feeling that we're headed back down here again. Could be wrong. Wow, look at that. Imagine taking that. Hard to take that trade in NQ, right? Like, was it hard though, really? I mean, you could have got in here. You definitely could have got in here. I would have been wanting to wait for this though, right? Can't, that's a far. Yeah. Didn't you do this yet? Not yet. You know, they might do that. Might just hold it too. We'll see. See what's going on. I think a little bit of a dump though is coming in the stock market. I think a bit of a dump. A little bit of a dump. Let's have a look at crypto. Bitcoin rejecting kind of a proper spot here, you know. We kind of had this level marked out. I had a few levels marked out to the top. It's just kind of like the first one here. Is this the daily? It's just kind of like the first, or the daily swing that made this high. So I was kind of expecting just a rejection there. It's just kind of like the next thing coming up. You know, just kind of, this was the high of this trend, right? Of this trend. The move that made the lower high. Trying to hold up here. You know, they're holding the top of this. Next thing down is this. You know, if they hold this area, it looks really good for Bitcoin. Really, you want to see them hold this if you're a bull. So, something to keep in mind. That's kind of the area that we're looking at here. So, you know, move back down. This will be a good spot to be looking for longs. I won't be doing any re-ads or anything until we're down there. If we don't get it, that's okay. I'll just go with what we have. It's fine. Next, we've taken our profit targets, 25%. The next profit target really is just all-time high. And then probably like 85 or something like that. I don't have the fib on here anymore. Could put the fib on here for you guys. Just get the fib on here from this last pull down there. This is the fib, yeah. It's gonna be around there. That's it. Oh God. Okay. So next profit target really. First it's going to be just a little bit at all-time high, then 83, and then 102. Something like that. It's kind of the plan for all crypto. I'll be scaling out of all crypto around 100. Between 85 and 100. That's the plan. And then on, like, just kind of waiting. I'll probably keep a bit, maybe like 10% or something like that. But mostly it'll be, you know, it'll be getting scaled out of. That's for sure. That's my plan anyway. And then just kind of waiting until the next big smash down. Or just trade it, you know. I'll probably just keep trading with the rest of it. Yeah. The Dixie looks like it wants to fail now, you know. I shorted this thing so many times, I'm just kind of sick of it. So, it's, you know, this is not playing very nice here. It's playing dirty. You know, it's kind of a dirty move. This is a dirty move for sure. Probably would have been stopped out if I was trading that. So that's kind of that. Let's pull up my other software here. Yeah, this looks okay on the screen. It's not too bad, right? So this is pretty good. I just like the screener in here a lot better. It's got a little bit more options. We should open this up a bit. I need to adjust this now. Need to adjust this, folks. I just need to adjust this a bit. Laptop. Unlock. Can lock that down. Oh shit. There we go. It's kind of how it should be anyway, right? I mean, it's getting cut off a bit, but it doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. You guys really don't need to see the top of that shit either, right? I mean, really, we could just close this right in. You don't really need to see that either. Adjust this out a bit, you know? Yeah. Really, it's, you know, it has to be this like this, so it has to be like this. So really, and then I might as well just open up this shit. You know, that's what you guys get. That's what you guys are gonna get. You can even make this a little bit smaller. This is what you guys are gonna get today. Make this a little bit bigger now. This is what you get. So what this is these are this is just a stock screener in my stock trading software. So what I can do is I can pull the last 6 months. I'm looking at ones that are let me just see here exactly what it was. Oh yeah, here it is. So in 6 months, it's down 30% to 50%. And in the last week, it's up 5% to 10%. So these are just showing ones that have had a big pullback and are, you know, had a little pop. Ones that are showing signs of life, you know. When I trade stocks, I usually look for ones that are gaining the weekly, right? After a big pullback. So this really helps you out, man, because like you just like, you don't have to look through a million stocks. You can just look through 50, you know, or however many's in here. This was a lot too, like 50%. I can really just go to 30. I could go 0 to 30, you know, or around 20 to 30%. Even that is like pretty significant. Those will show you the ones that you want to buy, but let's doing these ones first. MNB. On the top are weekly chart, on the bottom is daily. So this guy coming back into the weekly area. Don't really like this on this side. Be something better. Yeah. You know, big failure here. Don't really like this guy either. APLS. I'm positive we're gonna find something like pretty soon. This one. So let me just look at more of the history here of this thing. This is at the bottom, right? This was the breakout down back here, way back in 2017. So basically at the breakout zone. So this is a really good spot for it to bounce. So this one's looking pretty good. Just needs to gain this weekly. This is also going to be a daily gain, so just needs to gain this, and then we'll have a look at this. What is this? NRC. Oh, now this thing's all screwed up, yeah? Can at least do that so it looks a little bit better for you guys. NRC. Just gonna put an alert on here, all the alerts on this side, so. Alert this guy. Alert him. Yes. Yes, let me know. Add this guy to my list too. Crayon list. NRC. NRC. Just add it. Here we go. We're at it. Alright. Really should just do all the stock stuff in here, man. So this thing really just down in the gutter. No action on this until back above here. Yeah, doesn't look good. This one's getting close too. Kind of wanted to get down there, you know, or even down here. I don't think this one's ready yet. I'd like it down here, you know, a little bit more substantial. Right here, top of this, all-time low. It's kind of the ones I really look for. So, not yet. Even here would be decent. But still a ways out. Almost though. But still a little ways. Might gain the weekly though. We'll have to see. This one hasn't gained yet, but if we start seeing up again above 24, probably see the top again. Yeah, I'd like a little bit more down, you know. Someone played a pretty good short. Pretty good short was played there. Oh wow, look at this thing. This thing is really just shite. Can't really do anything with this. Ones like these I do take trades on sometimes, but you really need to see like a pretty good gain over the weekly, and then like these ones are there's nothing to talk about here really, you know. Boy. Okay. RCMT. Just made new weekly lows. I think this is going to see another leg down. That's already been tested too, right? Is this the spot? What is this? 12, 13. It's probably the spot. Around here is where I'd really like to see it. Not here. VSAT. Again, no weekly gain. These guys are right at the level though, yeah? You see. Are having a daily gain over here. It did have a weekly gain too. This one doesn't look too bad. But still, I think there's this gap right here looks pretty good, you know, it looks like a juicer. So it's like 18. 18, let me bring this into trading view. VSAT. Yeah, this gap here looks pretty juicer. If we get a retest on this daily or this weekly, I mean, they already kind of tested it here. You know, so that's kind of shit. I don't like how they already tested it. Just a little late to the party. This was a last week kind of stock. And even then, they didn't really test it that good. So maybe they'll take the liquidity here. Maybe not. Not perfect. Okay. OPRX. Just really bottom basement prices here, yeah? How did they, what's the absolute low on this? It's the only problem, like this charting software kind of blows. So it's good for finding stocks, but it's the actual charting of the stocks is the worst. See, this looks way different here. Okay, gaining the weekly, coming back down, testing the weekly. This would have been a good trade. They gain the weekly again on the inside. Doesn't look too bad, man, really. If you gain the daily, not yet. They kind of gained the daily. This one doesn't look too bad, man. Really, to try to stab at it. You could have your stop pretty close. Have it at $8. It's like 15% almost or so. Oh my god. 20%. Not too bad. Can't put lots into it, but could put a bit. You know, they're holding when they need to. Kind of looks good for a move back up here anyway. Yeah, it's like 60% up back up there. You know, not too bad. I think this one's gonna go into the jammers. See if we can get a juicer out of this. See if we can get a juicer. See if we can get a juicer out of this on our. This is. I might as well just smash in here, really. Close enough to the level. Not that far off. $1 off, right? Who cares? Think I might just smash in on this guy. Yeah. Not too much, but some. Good for the day. Market. Maybe 20, 30, 20, I think. Maybe 30. 25, we'll call it. Very 350. That's a bit much. Let's call it 20. 280. Still a little bit much, but that's okay. So that'll execute when the market opens. That will execute. This one I need to add to pinkies. I'm gonna be in it. All right. CR. Let's look at this. This is the whole life of the stock, basically, right? Yeah, 2010. 26. Yeah, it's just been in a downward spiral since then. Pretty far from the weekly gain. Did gain the daily down here, though. Gained the daily and held. There's a gap up here. 17. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, 17. Doesn't look too bad, but really I'd like to see it gain this, man. But kind of missed the trade right at 12:45. Yeah, there's just better things, I think, man. There's gonna be resistance here at 16, so you know, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a no. Frushki. Just really at the last that thing to hold here. They are buying it. Are they gaining a daily here? They are. They did. So this really is like the last thing that they can hold. Maybe me bring this into the other platform. This really is like, this is the end, you know, for this thing. It's either go or don't. And then kind of missed it. This was the trade back here, right? I'm sure they'll come back and test this. 13.12. This looks okay. %28 to there. Get it at 13.12. Put it there. 13.20 maybe. 23% to there. I don't mind this one, man, honestly, because it did have a nice week. This is probably a monthly gain too, right? Not really a monthly gain, but it did have a really nice weekly gain, and now just holding. Weekly gain here. Came back. They're taking all the liquidity from everyone who got long. But now it's still just holding and gaining the daily. I think I might get a bit into this one too. But I'm gonna try it on a pullback, you know. Even just try to get 18, man. Even just right here and try to get 18. How much is this? It's only 12% to there. Yeah, I'll take a flyer on this guy. 41% to there. I'll take a flyer on this guy. Why not, man? 1340. Why not, right? Only live once. Fresh. Jesus Christ. This guy in the pink sheets, man. Pinks, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no. Walgreens Boots Alliance. We're in this one huge already, man. Oh no, it was Warner Brothers that we were in. This one we should be watching. This has come down so much, man. Look at this, took out the lowest. It's the lowest it's ever been. Did it have a daily? Yeah, I'd need this to gain a weekly before I did anything. We actually were in this before, back here. We were trying to take we were trying to take it off the I had to cut this one loose. It was down like 20%, I think. Back up here in the 30s, or right here where we gained a weekly in the 20s. I cut it loose at 17, I think. It's down like 25%, yeah, something like that. 25% down and no end in sight. So it was like a mistake on this guy. Noose. Nothing to talk about here. Noose. Yeah, also nothing to talk about here. EWCZ. AMCX. Massive drop off in this. Did we gain something here, man? They held here, but then they just wickedly failed. So nothing to talk about there either, man. For buys, it's mostly just buys in this portfolio. These guys are kind of at the level, but yeah, I don't really like it, honestly. They should have held here. They should have held that after they, yeah. Nah, gonna be looking for something else, I think. Really should have held there. Zip me. Zip. Gaining the daily on the zip. This thing is in the gutter, man. This thing is in the gutter. Like even this one worked here, you know what I mean? It came down, gained this weekly, retest of the weekly, and then blasted it. That's a pretty big move from 15 to 24. You know, you hit almost two profit targets. At least you would have hit one, and then stop and profit, right? Nothing else to talk about there, really. This guy's a disaster. Can't really trade that. No. Udemy. It's a bit interesting. Should have held this. Really should have held that if it was going to go more. So gets back above $10, we can talk, but not until then. Okay, so that's it for that screener. Let's have a look and see what else we can find out of here. So 50 is a bit much. Let's go 20 to open it up a bit, you know, 20 to 40. Let me see a couple more. Let's just do 20 to 30, I guess, because we already did 30 to 50, so. All right. Another round of these guys. It should tell me how many there are. Shit software. It's really just the screener is good in this thing. Not even good, it's just, I guess it's okay. This one looks decent. Gain this weekly here. I'm gonna open this up a bit. Kind of the spot to hold. It's like the absolute last spot to hold. It's kind of expensive. You know, if this was gonna go, it should have held up here. Like ones that are proper, you know? Like ones that are proper. That guy just looks like he's piddling out. Piddling out. Ziff. A ziffer. This guy tried to gain the weekly or the daily over here. Not too much to talk about on this guy, really. Roku. Is that still a thing? Really? How is this thing $64, man? You know, we got to pull this one up on the big chart because this might be at the absolute low level, and they might have started to play it again. Roku. Let's check it out. Roku Inc. You know, gain the weekly down here. We kind of missed the trade already. It's on its way. Maybe 63. But, you know. Still a really good level down here. There's still this, you know what I mean? This is almost perfect. This is almost perfect to the daily. That would be a pretty neat one. But it already gained the weekly. You know, I'm missing out on 8% already. This is where your trade should have been here. 60. Or down here. We put an order down here. 55. 56, you know. 57 if you really want to be fancy about it. So 57 to where it is now. It's 13%. You know, it's significant. It's significant. To the top side, you know, 79. This gap close. 70. It's kind of two spots to the top side that I'd be looking at. So really, you can't kind of smash in now, but we'll see. Maybe they'll come back down and take this. I'll get an order in there for this. Roku. Too lazy today to be putting out things in the Discord. No need for put this out in the Discord until it's at the level. But I will put an alarm on it. I'll add this to the to this list here. Roku. We'll get an order on it. Let's see. Maybe we'll get tagged. I don't know. I'm gonna put it at 57. Just a little bit higher, you know, than the actual level. 57, I think, looks like a pretty good spot for it. 57.09, sure. So we'll see. See if they come back down and touch that. You know, they might. It's nothing's 100%, but maybe. Pretty good level. You can see it here. It's a pretty good level. Let's have a peek in on the markets here. Anything fancy happening? Oops. Let's get this back on a 15-minute here, so some action. Is Bitcoin really gonna hold this upper range again? I mean, I'd be pretty stoked, man. We still got a lot of positions here, you know? We still got a lot of crypto positions. You can't see it all, but, you know. Sorry, the stream is kind of scuffed right now, really. We do, like, all those on the right are crypto positions. Programmer's still working on this fucking thing. Really, man, you know, everything's so messed up here now on the stream because I'm using the other charting platform. You really get this like half and half, yeah? Is that about even? Do we really need to see this sidebar here, you know? Oh my god. Do we really need to see this? Oh my god. This sidebar, you know? You don't. You don't really. What else is over here? Yeah, nothing. You know? Be nice if you could see the goddamn instrument names at the top. Is that too much to ask for? I have to keep this like this, you know? You have to see the instrument names. Yeah, good enough. But then now this one's going to be kind of jank. That's all right. This one's just going to be jank. A little bit. Anyway, that's Roku. CVS. We're actually in this already. We're actually in CVS already. Yeah, we're in CVS already. See it here. CVS. We're in it. We're down $100 in it. CVS looks pretty good though. It's we added more there. You see those arrows? We added a little bit more to this guy not too long ago because it did gain this daily here. Right here, gained this daily. It was back at the spot to hold, so we averaged down on this guy, right? We were in on this guy from the weekly gain in the previous range. That's where we have kind of a shitty entry. But we're at first we were in this off of this gain here and this right here. We entered, and then we kind of just been averaging down. So we averaged down here. Averaged in a bit at like 52, 53. We're trading our way out of that guy. This still looks pretty good though to go, man. Like it's at the longer range place to hold, right? Did put it in a lower high here, but like this could get back up to here, you know what I mean? No problem. I think 77 could happen. 77, 79. It's kind of the area to get her to. But anyway, this one's in our repertoire already. Repertoire. How low can this thing go? So this one we're gonna have to pull out. We're gonna have to pull this out and look at it on Look at it on the big boy one. Look at it over here. Can just close that, man, really. Yeah, it's just everything's just scuffed now. It's fine. This one's already on one of our lists. Yeah, it's on our list to gain a weekly. I do like this one. It's made new weekly lows. You know, it's coming into a big area where there's a lot of congestion. Not quite at this area yet, but you know, it's still at a pretty serious area here. There's a lot of price action here. So just kind of waiting for the weekly gain and see what happens, you know. They have had a daily gain. They had a daily gain here though too, so that's kind of why I wait for weekly gains. They did have a few daily gains at this point, right? Like they're gained here, wiped it, gained again, wiped, gained again. Will they wipe again? I don't know. Maybe. It's 38 is the number to be watching, really. I'd like to see the weekly gain first, 55, and then a retest of that area, retest to like 50 round. This one's already on our list though. All right, boys, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to grab a drink here. What's up, guys? We're back. All right. We got about half an hour to the market open, boys. Looks like NQ and ES are both holding this level. Not too bad. They had an internal gain here too now. Not too shabby, man. Q really didn't. Oh yeah, they did. Not too bad. Yeah, you know, like when playing the futures from now on, I think it's gonna be like I'll probably play ES and NQ, but it's gonna be like just, you know, the absolute minimums or like the absolute lows. And if I don't get hit, I don't get hit. It's okay. You know. Let's have a look at the top side here. This top side didn't even play yet. I guess it played a bit right here. But yeah, this one didn't play. Usually when they don't play them like that, it's because a big move is coming. Anyway, back to what do we got here? 25 minutes. Back to this, or we should check the ecom calendar here first. Anything coming up today? Thursday. I'm gonna have to adjust the stupid calendar too. Thursday, nothing too significant. 8:30 is already passed, so nothing too significant coming up today. And the yellows don't matter too much. Just the red ones. Just the red ones. All right. So, where did we leave off here? Looking at this is already on our tracker. It has gained the daily. We're waiting for a weekly gain on this guy. Let's see. We shall see. EXAS. Little late to the party on this guy. 37 would have been the number. It's kind of far from a weekly gain, but still, like, you know, holding this weekly, so, and then gaining the daily. This is probably something I would have played if I would have saw it. Excuse me. All right. Yeah. This guy's just tested already. I don't like that. I don't like this one. So kind of close to gaining a weekly. New weekly low. Did gain a daily. This one's getting pulled over. We're gonna check her out. We're gonna check her out a little bit closer. Little bit closer, I think. Pharmaceutical, a crazy pharmaceutical one. Decent spot to hold. did gain this weekly and pumped it. You know, I'd like to see it gain the weekly, this weekly, but this will definitely go on the watch list. I'd like to see it gain this. Let's get an alert. Get an alert on that. I'm gonna set up alerts, guys, so things go out in the Discord. I'm just gonna set up an alerts that's just weekly gains, or at the weekly. It's just gonna be called weeklies, and then anytime there's a weekly alert, it'll just put a webhook out and fire it out into the Discord with the chart name, and I'll see if I can get the image attached too. And then that's going to turn into the signals channel, really, because it's just easier for me to do that than do a giant post onto the Discord. Decent player right here though at 38. Holding this was pretty tight too. 37. But to see a turnaround, I'd like to see it. Let me just see what happened back here. Yeah, like a lot of times these pharmaceuticals, when they gain, they don't turn around. They don't give you the time of day after, you know. Here they did. They gained, but then they wiped it too. But usually my stops are farther away, if I even put a stop on stocks. A lot of times I just don't put stops. I know you shouldn't do that really, but I just kind of just don't, you know, I don't put a ton into these things. So, you know, if I lose 50% on the thing, it's not a huge deal. It's like I'll lose like $100 or $200 or $300. You know what I mean? It's not a massive issue. Yeah, this one's all right though. I'll be waiting for a gain on this guy. Get this guy on the blues. Team blue. Team waiting for a gain. Anyway, back on the old tip here. Ooh, this looks interesting. At the level, we're gonna pull this over too. No daily gain though, but this might go on the blue chart. This looks like it's at a kind of an interesting level, you know. Let me just have I want to have a look at this in the other one. Pro Holdings, so pro, man. So pro, yo. You know, that would have been the play right there. Back there would have been the play. So kind of tough on this guy. I wouldn't get involved in this one until at least we saw daily gain. And the daily gain is probably at the weekly gain spot. That's the weekly gain up there. Daily gain's a little bit before. Kind of would like to see more low. This is all tested down here too, so you know, I don't know, man. Kind of just look for something better, you know. Kind of just look for something better. No need to trade shit, you know, or like try to force anything. This one looks interesting. You see, when you use a stock screener like this, it's like everything looks interesting, you know. Data Corporation gaining the weekly. We like to see this. We're a little late to the party. We are a little late. Bouncing the weekly. Gaining this daily. It's doing things that we like to see. We are a little late to the party. Gaining the daily on this side. I might just smash into this guy. How much farther? Where would I have gotten in? I would have gotten in on this retest of this weekly. Can you stop it with that magnet? So how far away are we from that? Not that far. You know? Might just smash in on this guy. I think I'm going to. It's only 5%. This one looks okay. TDC. Attention, TDC. I should check the portfolio and make sure I'm not in this guy already. Problem when you're in a bunch. I think it would show, right? Yeah, not on that one anyway. Let's check the margin. No. Can I buy this with this one yet? I think I can. Yeah. Create order. TDC Corporation. Market. What is this? $34. Let's do 10 of them. Can we do it on this guy? Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we still have $1,000 left. Yeah, it's good. TDC. That's okay. So my AMC pumps. If it pumps and I have my things all ready for exit, I really need to go through this and like put all my profit targets in. I'm bad for that, just getting into trades and just leaving it and not putting profit targets in. TDC. All right, we're getting in this one. TDC. So what's going on the pinky? Really should have saw this earlier in the week. It's another one gaining the weekly, holding the weekly. How far down is this? We're gonna need to take this over to the old other chart. Have a look. Yeah, gaining this weekly and then holding and then gaining again. This might be a smash or two. We in no man's land? Oh yeah, this is holding a decent level too, man. This is another one we're gonna smash into. 30, hey? I wish we would have got it at 23, but what are you gonna do? Even 28 would have been better, but still, if it goes from here, it could be all right. Kind of what you look for. Kind of what you look for in trading. You know, can go over this a little bit here. So we're coming down to a major level of support. It's taken a major weekly liquidity pocket, gained a weekly, came back, retested it and held it, and then gained it again. So next spot, like it's running into resistance, obviously. Next thing it needs to get over top is this, and then hold that. So something like this. Then probably reject there too, you know. But this looks like a pretty good spot for this to bounce anyway, especially because it's gaining the weekly and stuff. I like how it's gained the weekly and then held it twice. I wish I would have. If I would have saw this, I should have got this a few percent ago, right? I would have normally bought this here. It was 6% ago. 5% ago. Kind of sucks you lose out on 5%, but normally I would have bought this here on a daily gain. This right here. Came back down, gained the daily, right? And then retest. This is where I would have got. I would have got it on the top of this. So 30. It's like $1. It doesn't really. It's not a huge deal, man. Really. Especially if it runs. Like if it runs to this, it's not. That's not a big deal. This gap close is gonna be the target. Yeah, that gap close is gonna be the target. And then after that, we'll take out probably, 25% there and then 25% there or something, and then the rest just leave for hopefully all-time high again, but who knows? Just leave it and just move the profit in. Stop into profit. Anyway, what is this? Try to get 10 of these. 10 of these guys? Sure. I can add an alert here too. I just hate this software, man, for the charts. It's so brutal to look at. I can't get the chart to go up and down either. I don't really know. Not too keen on this one, really. 20 of these. Not 20, 10. Yep. Okay, this one's going out in the not going out anywhere, it's just going into my portfolio here on this. Boom. Okay. What else we got? Is the market open yet? 10 minutes. What's going on over here? Bitcoin holding, really, eh? Fucking A, man. Our crypto positions are gonna be doing fucking great. Just pull this up on this screen here. This is our portfolio. This is going to be available to you guys soon, probably in a week. It's just a nice little tracker sheet thing. You can see all our crypto positions over here. All this updates in real time. You can make it a little nicer with the colors and stuff. This is kind of just a working model for the programmer. But it's going to have all your closed trades will be here, end of the day equities, and then it'll have your equity curve here, and then what your P&L is on each portfolio. It's going to be nice little tracker sheet, you know what I mean? And then somewhere where you can go and you can look at how all your positions are doing all in one place. And this is everything that I trade anyway. I trade stocks, crypto, futures, and crypto spot. I'm sure you can edit it if you trade other things, but that's basically everything that you would trade. So I don't trade like or commodities or oil or gold, that kind of stuff. FX I don't really trade. FX I trade I do trade against the currencies. I just do it on a futures contract. So anytime I want to short or buy the dollar or short the dollar, I'll do it on a futures contract on the euro. So that'll just go in the futures. But pretty neat. Anyway, our crypto positions are just fucking banging. You know what I mean? Even the short that we did, we have a short, and even that one's doing good. Not bad for the short. I just took one short just in case the whole market was gonna tank. So one short. All these stops are in profit. We had more, but all the stops are in profit. We did get stopped out in a few. It looks like dollar's going. I swear if this thing tanks now, I'm gonna be pretty pissed, man, because I tried to short this for a while. You know, I shorted this for I tried to short here, I tried to short here, I tried to short this when it failed this. I tried to short here. You know, I tried to short this a whole bunch of times. I will short again, but you know, now the only short that I'd be interested in is after it fails to short that. Need a failure first. 5 minutes to the open here, folks. And a whole bunch of orders are gonna go popping through. See what else we got here. Yeah, nothing really to look at here. No. This is new lows. And not holding. Not quite at the next spot yet. This thing filled the gap. Didn't quite gain the weekly, but this should go on the list if it gains. If it gains 30, you could target new swing highs. What's the next thing over here? Yeah, you could target 47. This was the gap close. If it holds this, you know, I would target this thing right here. Right here, I would target 44. That's what this one did though. So, you know, I guess it just new highs, yeah. 44. That's not too bad, really. If it gains 30 to 44. What's that? Crazy pharmaceutical one. Didn't quite close the gap here either. Daily gain. Failing this too. So that's why this level is going to be kind of important to get above, but they start getting above that, that's going to look okay for a shot to this. So you'd buy that, and then you'd get a 50% gain out of it. You know, that's my kind of trade. But need to see a pop over top of that first. So this will go on the watch list. Another one for the watch list. Blue, yeah, okay. Cool. Blue, all right. We should just keep this here for a sec. Let's see what happens during this market open. Let's see if there's any fanciness, any fancy stuff going down. Market open in 3 minutes. How are you guys? Everybody good? Everybody okay? All right. Okay. All right. No chatters today, huh? Just a couple lurkers. It's okay, man. I see you guys. See you guys lurking. See you guys lurking. This actually wouldn't be a bad trade, man. If we get a retest of that. Yeah. Just big sell-off in the euro. Market open 1 minute. See if the stock market can pump it. There's the open. Just want to make sure all my orders got filled. The ones that we're supposed to. Ones that we're supposed to. Roku. Really, if you're ordering on Roku. Couple orders. This guy's just blasting. Yeah, you're not coming back. I hope you come back. This one looks like it might get tagged. Yeah, it's like we might be seeing a little bit more down here, boys. In the stock market, anyway. For the indices. Trade's been had already though, right? This is the only trade that I see even available. Or I guess these two. This right here on the NQ. Right here. Guess you could have done the body. It's tested here though already, right? So I don't know. Not the one that I would have taken. I guess after the game this is okay. And then here too. See, they did have an internal gain here, so let's see if they hold it. Next spot down in the euro. It's going to be kind of there. Not too much to talk about, you know what I mean? Because we're not, you know, I missed these trades here, so. This one I probably would have taken. fancy happening with the stock positions? Gotta check. Gotta check them out. Just gonna look at them like this for now. There's some I got into yesterday. These ones I got into yesterday. This one's shit. Down 10% already. Right out of the gate. God damn it. This one finally starting to pump. We should just go through all the stock positions on screen here. All the charts. Check back in this in a bit. Just when I finish going through the screener, I'm almost done. Par. No. This one we already bought. We bought this guy yesterday. You know, I had this weekly gain over here, so this was a really decent one to buy. This one had a weekly gain and a retest, already kind of missing it. This one could go, man. This one is kind of at the zone here, man, to hold. 23, eh? No weekly gain. Did this have a higher? I want to bring this one in. Dub FX, let's bring it in. Let's bring her in. Let's bring in Dub FX and see what he has to say. Dropbox. Looks okay. Wish I would have got this a little bit before. Fuck, everything was tested already on the way up, yeah? You fuckers. Just not this guy. Decent area. Like this on a pullback. I could just do this right here, you know what I mean, and just see if it happens. Let's get this on the monthly. Monthly level to hold, you know. I don't mind it. I don't mind this shit. This is the second test down here, but second time it's been down here. You know, you got to think it's going to reject this monthly a little bit. So, pretty sure you'll be able to get it right here. 22. Yeah. Really, like, you know, you're just leaving stuff off the table, man, you know. Leaving 8%. For this one, you'd have to shoot for this, right? Still 30%. Still okay, man. Dropbox, still alright. It's in the range. It's in the Ranger. It's in the Range Rover. Yeah, I don't mind this at all, really. Dropbox. Dropbox, is that even a company anymore? I think I might just smash into this, and if it goes down, I'll smash in a bit more. this in the Lyra account if I can. Yeah. Fuck it. Cool, man. Dropbox, we're in. Dropbox, we're in it. We're in it to win it with Dropbox. This is actually going on the Pinky list. Pinky. See what happens. See what happens there, you know. It's honestly, this is a decent spot to short this, man. I know I've been saying this for forever, but this is it looks okay for a short around here. Yes, bouncing this internal 15. I don't like the internal plays, but bouncing it. All right. Yeah, if this comes down, I'll probably be adding a little bit more. If it comes back down to like the 21s, probably add a bit more. Or if it goes a little bit lower, I'll just add a little bit more. Dropbox, and then this last one was, this one gained too on the daily. Let's have a look at this in the old other chart. Monthly. Not very convincing. Not very convincing on the weekly. Look at this area where it's in though, man. Jesus, this is where it's at to gain. This is the spot. I'm smashing it on this guy too. This is the one. This is the area for it to bounce. This is where it should bounce. See, and it gained a daily. Like, this is what you look for. I like this one. Forex. Might go a little heavier on this guy. A little heavier on this guy. Create order. Forex. 20. Maybe do 30 actually. Yeah. Alright, almost out of money in this account to buy things. Better do 25. So I can get one more position if I need. Yeah, I can see the chat, man. Yeah, I can see all your chats, man. How's it going, brother? Oh, how goes the trades? Yeah, I see. I don't know why the bot wasn't working, yeah. Oh, you went over to YouTube. Oh, I don't know why the Twitch bot's not working, you know? It's so stupid, man. I had so many problems with this stupid thing, man. Just reconnect it all. Reconnection. I appreciate you going over to YouTube though and checking it out. There you go, test, it's working. I just reconnected it. Nice. I appreciate you telling me though, man. I appreciate that. How are you doing, brother? Ken. Yeah, the trades going good, man. I'm just putting out. What was I doing here? Did I put this trade out or no? Now I need to check. Lyra, no. Forex, yeah. 25. Huh? Yeah, fuck it. Okay. All finished on this guy. All finished with the scanner. I started using the scanner here in my in the stock trading software just because it's, you know, it just works a lot better than the one on TradingView. So it's easier for me to scan down charts and find shit that's worth buying. Yeah, I can look at it. Oh shit, I deleted that. Hold on, it's on Twitch still. Thank you. Will this pull up if I just put it in here? No. What do I do with this, man? Don't know. Ken, why, man? Why do you bring me this stuff? Boys Club. This is the Boys Club token thing again. Yeah? Boys. I had it on a list here for you before, remember? I added it to our watch list because you were asking me about it all the time. Hold on a second, let me find it. Oh no, that was Bitcoin on base. That was Bitcoin on base that I had on the watch list. Yeah. Bitcoin on base. This isn't Bitcoin on base, yeah? Boys Club base. Oh man. Boys Club. This is it right here, man. This has to be it. This is it versus Ethereum. Yeah, just give me your thing again. Oh god, here we go. At least it's in dark mode, man, you know? At least it's in dark mode. All right, man. How do I change the Boys USD swap period? This is it right here. Boys USD. Can I just copy this? God damn it, man. Boys /USD. And you know, it's just not up here. It's not on a real exchange, so it's hard to find it, you know. Yeah, it's okay. You can still look at it. I wish I knew. Oh, this is the 1 hour. Okay, at least I can change this. Let's put this on the daily for a second here, brother. Have a look at it. So, you know, it did gain the daily. I do like that. Gain the daily, holding where it needs to. This is where you want to see it stop and hold. So, and then it came down and it did hold where it needed to. So honestly, this looks okay for higher. So this held where it needed to here. Then it gained this daily, and now it's holding the bottom end of the daily swing. So it's holding where it needs to, but now you want to look on like a smaller time frame, like a 4 hour or an hourly. So this is a good spot to take a trade. If I was trading this, you know, this would be an area where I would look for, because this is an area of you know, it's an inflection point. This is an inflection point. It's either going to hold here and go, or it's going to fail and die. So you want to see it gain something. So it did gain the hourly here too, right? So this is the hourly swing. So that's pretty good. It gained the hourly. So as long as it holds this range, it's pretty good. It needs to get back above here. Getting back above there is going to be kind of important. But as long as it holds this range, this line down here is a bigger time frame line, so holding that line is kind of important too. So, you know, like a move down here first and then up like this and then fail and then hold and then hold. Something like that is what you want to see it do. The 4 hour gain is kind of important too. So the 4 hour gains, well, it's far away. I can't even look at it. There is no 4 hour gain. This is going to be very much based on what happens in Bitcoin, right? Like if Bitcoin holds this upper range and goes, then this is probably gonna hold the upper range and go, or hold that range and go. Bitcoin on base. Can add it. Yeah, if I can add it to the list, I would. Or Boys Club. If I could add it to the list, believe me, I would. I would have put it on here, but I can't seem to. Yeah, you can just let me know. You can just let me know like that, and I'm happy to do it. Andy Meme Corn, I don't know it. What is it? Let me see it. Andy, it's called. This Andy USDT. Like, you know, these are super meme when you can't even get it on a good exchange. So again, coming down, holding where it needs to, right? This is the weekly swing down here, right? This is the weekly swing. So it came down and held it. Gained the daily. thing about these meme coins, they do trade price action pretty good. So held the weekly, this is what you look for to enter a trade, right? Or what I do anyway. Like, this is what I teach, right? It comes down, holds the swing, holds where it needs to, then gains the daily, right? Then retests the daily. Boom. So this for a trade looks great. You should have already taken profits, right? This is the profit target spot right here. So if you were in the trade, you would have already taken profits, and you would have made out pretty good already. You would have made 50% profit. That's huge, man. That's massive. So you take your 50% profit, you move your stop into profit, you move it to here, and you let the rest ride, and that's it. That's basically how you trade, man. Like, that's basically how you do it. Very basic understanding of it, but like that's you know, did this all make sense right here, what I just broke down? Like, because this is very like generally what I do for trading. I look for setups like this when it's down here, then I track it and I look for it to gain the daily, and then when it gains the daily, I put orders here. That's it. And then when it gets to the first profit target spot, you take 25% or 50% or whatever you want. Well, you know, it's up to you how you want to take your profits. After you take your first profit, you move your stop into profit. This one a lot of times gets stopped out, because a lot of times they'll come back down here, but you have to do that because sometimes they come back down here. So you have to have discipline enough to make sure that you always move your stop into profit. At least for me, the only way that I you know, remained profitable is always making sure that I move my stop up into profit. Especially when you're trading shit like this. You're trading stocks, it's a little bit different. But when you're trading like these coins like this that are just worthless, these things are worthless, right? So like, you know, you can't be having tons of money into this. It's like you could literally wake up tomorrow and the whole thing would be gone. You know what I mean? So like, you need to understand that, especially with shit like this. You when you have 50% profit on the table, you take it. You take some, and then, you know, you should really be taking enough to cover the trade. Okay, ES at the bounce, or Euro at the bounce spot here. See if they bounce it. I don't know. I think that this thing's finally gonna be falling apart now. Did they come back up and touch this line? No, not quite. Just want to look at this on my other screen here. No, I can still see. I can see your. Oh, it's maybe it did, man. I can only see you on YouTube again. Fucking piece of shit bot, man. Really? It just says it's connected too, yeah. Like the worst. Reconnect. I think it's because I'm connected to right now I'm connected to a VPN, so I think maybe that's why. Yeah, they do go up massive. All the meme stuff does, man. Same thing happens in the stock market too, right? Like there's meme stuff in the stock market. AMC is a meme one. So is Game, you know, GameStop was a pretty big meme coin or meme stock or whatever. Yeah, I don't know too much about it really. All I know is price action. But like, once people start getting involved, price action starts playing, right? So it's, you know, like you can look at Pepe and you know Doge and all those ones, and they play price action almost perfectly, man. I was in Pepe. Yeah, Pepe came down, you know, holding the weekly swing here, and then now rejecting the weekly. You know what I mean? Taking the weekly liquidity here. You know, it's almost perfect, right? So it does play. Yeah, see your last message just didn't come in. That link. You're gonna have to just keep this chat open. It sucks, man. This fucking. I had so many problems with this stream today, bro. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Really. Just kidding. This is this coin. That's hilarious. This is funny. You know, like this is a pretty serious like pump and dump kind of thing. You know what I mean? These things are this thing is worthless. It's completely worthless. This looks like, you know, a joke. And like I'm sure these guys aren't pumping any money into like any kind of decks or like, what do these guys do? What does this do? You know, nothing. It's just for a joke. That's it. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not saying that it's not going to move. Just saying eventually it's going to go to zero. Still trade them. Like I said, look, this thing, the price action on this thing's like perfect. But do I think it's gonna go down here? Yeah. I think for sure it's going down here. Like 100%. I don't know when, but I would say I would wager all the money that I have that this product is going back down here. Eventually. As long as it holds this though, it's probably going up here first. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It needs to get over top of this If it doesn't get over top of that, it's gonna test down here. Yeah, sometimes it's explode time, but it's usually explode time, and then that's usually when the pump and dump exit plan happens. Yeah, they usually explode, but then they usually sell off like crazy, like gangbusters. There's one that I'm in is chess. These guys are actually a legit project. When these guys hit the market, they went up to $9 and then just sold off. When they hit the market, they hit the market at $2 and it blasted to $9. That's when lots of people exited, right? And this was the final exit here. Now it's just bag holders left. This is like a dividend token that gets paid out for I have a bunch of Bitcoin in with these guys. So these guys pay me I don't know, like 7% a year for holding my Bitcoin. Good spot to hold. Yeah, but buying in long term in like a shit crypto project, it's not a good idea, man. Really, it's not. Those things are better just for trading. This one I'm in long term because these guys pay me dividends, so I sell when it's at peaks. So like the next thing I'll be waiting for is this, and I'll sell everything I have, all the dividends. Might actually buy more if they gain this weekly here. It's kind of what I would expect. Long-term plays happen better on even long-term plays, you can just look at the price action, right? Just look at the price action on like a monthly level. Like you can look at this on a monthly, right? Instead of a weekly. So on a monthly level, these guys gain the monthly. So they tested the bottom side. They took the liquidity. It's actually a good time for them to pump it. But like, will this ever see these numbers again? Pff, probably not. Talk about Doge from way back here. A whole bunch of us were in Doge back here and in this range. We're at the weekly. Yeah, it was further back than this. I don't know, it was at like 2 sats. Yeah, it was around here. So after it had made this giant move, came all the way back down. So the next level to hold was this thing. We made a ridiculous amount of money, everybody that was involved in this. I sold way before all this shit. If I would have just held all my Doge, I would have been set for life already. I mean, I'm already pretty set, but I would have had like helicopter money and shit. You know what I mean? It would have been fucking ridiculous, but but how are you supposed to hold that? You know what I mean? You can't hold that forever. You know, it's already a 400% gained up here. Just here was 100%. I sold almost everything up here. Could have been 2,000, 3,000%. I took 400. What are you gonna do? You know? Oh, the sell-off continues here. ES still holding. NQ still holding too. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'll have to update this thing. Maybe that will fix it. Stupid, really, man. This bot just dying, yeah. Just looking through the stock portfolios here. I was actually gonna do that online, man. I should have done that on stream here. Might as well just go over this and just see how everything's doing, right? Just go through it a little bit, you know. To minimize this now. Just go through these a bit, see how it's all going. If the bot doesn't work again, just go over to YouTube real quick again, because I can't have there's too many things on the screen. AMC still trying to push this out. I still think we're gonna have one exit pump here before this thing dies. You know, most of my orders are throughout here. Just hoping for a pump here first. BIIB gain the weekly, still holding this range. So pump today, not too bad. Let's move this out so we can see anything fancy happen here today. BTLR, nice. I have a whole bunch in that. Warner Brothers finally making moves, man. We talked about Warner Brothers for so long, dude. You know, I'm just stoked that it's finally making moves, gaining the weekly now. We re-added a whole bunch down here. We're basically at entry. But like, this was in a very big long-term spot to hold. So you know, Warner Brothers gaining the weekly. Not too bad. This one will go out in the Discord and on Twitter, I think. because I'm sure that we have a Discord message about this. WBD. WBD. We gotta do a little humble brag on this guy, man. Basically called this shit. Should actually put this on the dailies. See you later, brother. Thanks again for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Sorry about the chat today, Ken. I'll have to look and see what the fuck's going on. I'll have to update the bot. I don't know exactly, you know, bro. I'm a trader, not a chat maker. Yeah, I'll definitely fix it, brother. I'm sure we can figure out what the hell is going on with this thing, you know? Yeah, I think you're right though. It came when when the links come in, that's when it all goes to shit. I think that was it. Anyway, let's continue to look and see what's going on with some of these positions. NEM blasting. I'm so stoked that Warner Brothers turned around, man. I should have put more into it, man. Really. We're like basically at entry right now. Stupid. We really should have been averaging down. You know, I talk about it, but then I just don't do it. So dumb. Fizz, is this one going or what? This one's still held the daily, so it still looks okay. And nothing else really crazy. Etsy finally making a move here too. So Etsy, we were down in this quite a bit. Now we're basically back to break even again. You know, it did gain the daily. How's the weekly look? Yeah, it's gaining a weekly too. This one looks okay to go. Worth a try anyway. Worth a try. Just really look at the whole balance of this thing now. This thing's fucking dying? Really? Should put a bit more into it. Well, boys, I think that's going to be the stream for today anyway. We can have one more look over the top of this. It looks like Bitcoin is going to try to fail this now. Really? I kind of think that Bitcoin, that crypto is going to go a little bit further down. Even with the level that they held. Yeah, these guys they're failing the weekly here, right? You know, it's a pretty good spot to fail. You know, and they didn't really create a weekly swing to hold on to, so you know, I just didn't think that this thing was really gonna hold. Kind of feel like this is gonna head down. Maybe not 30, but like somewhere in here, 44. Seeing 44 for a while. I think they're gonna take the weekly liquidity out from underneath that. Could be wrong. Maybe they hold it, you know, you never know. You don't know. That's the thing. You don't know with this shit. Anybody that tells you that they know, they don't, man. Really, they don't. Nobody does. All you can understand is where the inflection points are and take trades, and then whatever happens. Take a profit target. That's it. And then, you know, you gotta hope for a turnaround, or you hope for a continuation, or whatever. So really, I should have took some shorts up here for Bitcoin and for crypto in general. This was because this is, you know, if they hold something in here, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that's been the stream. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you. Big thanks to Ken. Big thanks to Ken for going on YouTube and telling me that the chat is broken. I'll make sure to get that fixed, bro. And yeah, that's about it. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel. We'll be putting out another video for the top 50 crypto on the weekend. So we'll see what happens then. Yeah, that's about it for now. Peace.